A nonprofit honoring the Texas Rangers law enforcement agency says it's being forced out of a city property in Fredericksburg. The nonprofit has been on the site for the last 14 years and already invested millions into the property. But the city says they did not fulfill their lease requirements. KENS 5's Andrew Moore was in Fredericksburg earlier today to dig into the issue.
The former Texas Rangers Foundation has spent more than $8 million improving this property to honor Texas Rangers. But now the mayor and council say they didn't build everything they were supposed to, so their lease is no longer valid. We asked the mayor what would happen to everything that has been built on this property, but we did not get an answer to that question.
But this represents all the Rangers that gave their lives for this state.
This is the Ranger Ring of Honor. It holds around 500 names of Rangers that gave their lives for Texas, and it's just one of the improvements the nonprofit made to this site. It also has statues, a tower, a pavilion, and more. The nonprofit had a lease with the city of Fredericksburg that required them to make those improvements and required them to build a museum. But the economy slowed down and the museum didn't get done.
Lumber went up, everything went up.
And then, in September, the mayor and council told them they would soon need to leave the property. Still, nonprofit spokesman Joe Davis said they tried to negotiate for a lease extension and found a builder with a proposal to do the job.
They laid out a plan and said they would like to go forward.
But then, on Tuesday, the mayor and city council decided there would be no more extensions for the nonprofit. The mayor said in a press release, the land they've occupied belongs to the citizens of Fredericksburg. They've failed to produce what they agreed to, and after 14 years, it's time to part ways. But what does that mean for the buildings and memorials already on the property? KENS 5 asked the city several times in the last 2 months, but we couldn't get a straight answer. Mayor Gerald Hoover sent us a statement Friday morning that said, "I invite the FTRF to come to the city with a plan and give us an opportunity to cooperate with them in resolving that issue." But this was confusing because Mayor Gerald Hoover had already sent Davis a letter in December saying he did not want to negotiate with the former Texas Ranger Foundation and that he was not willing to meet with Davis personally. Davis says he's still willing to talk it out, but the ball is in the city's court.
You cannot work out issues or anything without communication.
So for now, the city says they have no plans for this property at all. We asked the mayor to go on camera multiple times, but he declined. Andrew Moore, KENS 5.